Something concerning is happening. Let's talk about it. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I have an interesting topic for discussion. It's something that I have been kind of noticing. There's a trend happening, and it's not just here in Africa, it's also happening in the Western world as well. The topic is inflation. Inflation is on the rise. I mean, at an incredible rate. We are seeing the cost of living increase dramatically here in Africa, in Addis Ababa, as well as in America and Europe and other Western nations. I've been witnessing for myself here in Addis, the cost of prices, as well as hearing others who are living in Accra, Ghana, the capital city of Ghana, complain about and discuss the rising cost of housing and cost of food, cost of gas prices. These are what we consider the cost of living, and they are getting more and more expensive. And so, this is something that I believe the Bible talks about, and that says would happen in the end times. My reference is Revelation chapter 6, verses 5 and 6. And so we know that we're living in the end times. Those of us who are believers know what time it is. And really the time is going faster and faster as the day of our Lord Jesus approaches. So as you all know, we've been kind of looking at different houses and relocating to another place here in Addis in Ethiopia. And literally, I mean, it's unbelievable, the price of the homes for rent and even for purchasing. I mean, it almost makes you think, how are Ethiopians surviving? I mean, it's so expensive, and it's continuing to go up. And so, like I said, a similar trend is happening in other African nations and also in other Western European and American places. And so with this rise of inflation, I think it's going to lead to a place where people are going to become desperate. And, we know what desperation looks like. It can come in many different forms, but it's not a good thing for societies. And so, as I was talking about in one of my previous videos, the fall of Babylon, and I'll reiterate, I believe that Babylon is maybe not so much a place as it is a mentality, a way of thinking, a system, like I have stated in a previous video. And that system primarily exists in the West, in countries like America and European countries. And I think with the fall of Babylon and the rise of the cost of living and increase in inflation, times are most likely going to get harder. I don't think it's going to get easier. I think this is the beginning of the end, and there may be difficult times ahead. And so the Bible very clearly describes what the fall of Babylon looks like. It's not a pretty picture, and you can read Revelation 18 to see what I'm talking about. But people will become desperate and fall into despair because of their situation. And what was once a great and thriving system is going to fall. And the wealth and luxury of that system is going to come crumbling down. And so while many are here in Africa looking to that system and desiring to go there and to live that luxurious, wealthy life, I think there's going to be coming a shift very soon. It's either coming and also happening now, where people who are here looking abroad and desiring to go abroad are going to begin to realize things are better here where they are, and those who are living currently in that Babylonian system with the wealth and the luxuries are going to be looking to Africa to say, that is the place where the resources are. you know, the gold, the diamonds, the precious minerals like marble and things like that, water even, you know, it's actually here. And so I think those in the West are going to begin to shift their focus and say, this is a house of cards. It's a faulty system that is crumbling around me, and I need to look for other options. But the problem is, and the actual kind of scary part, is that things are becoming expensive here in Africa too. So those who are going to be, and even the Bible talks about this, that those who were once living the wealthy life will be looking to those who were living the poorer life and asking them for help. Mark my words, this is coming. And like I said, if it's not already here. And so they're going to try and come across to these African nations, but find themselves struggling here, unable to afford things. And I'm going to be honest with you, if you can't afford your life that you're living in America, you won't be able to afford life here in Addis. You won't be able to afford life in Accra, Ghana, where a lot of Black Americans like to go and expatriate. It's becoming more and more expensive. And even now, you know, at the time that my family has moved to Ethiopia, you know, it's expensive. We were able to, you know, invest in a couple things, land and business, but it wasn't easy, and it's getting harder. And so my point is, you know, really seek the Lord and ask Him, you know, where it is that you're supposed to be. Where are you in His will geographically? Where are you supposed to be? And it might feel scary to just uproot yourself or your family and go to a different place. But God called Abraham to do it. He called Lot to do it. He called Moses to do it. Joseph was forced to do it by his brothers. And, you know, I think it's a time where we're really going to have to seek the Lord for His direction and guidance, because I think there are rough seas ahead, difficult times are coming, and they are already here. So I'm not going to make this video too long. It's just kind of a food for thought and my observations from the 2.5 months or almost 3 that we've been here in Ethiopia. And yeah, I hope you guys can take something away from this and let me know your thoughts and what you're seeing in the countries that you're in. You know, what trends are you guys seeing and picking up on? I'd love to hear it. Anyways, thanks again for watching. All right, see you in the next one.